What is up? This is Keystone Fishing, and today we're going to be going over the pond hopping setup. We got the bag, we got the rod. Let's get into it. To start off with, I like only carrying around one rod if I can, and so my rod of choice is this Abu Garcia Black Max. It's a 6.6 medium power. It's just an overall great rod for about every purpose you have. I throw frogs with it occasionally. I throw some topwater. I throw some Texas rigs. Everything I throw will be good with this, except the Ned rig. I usually carry around another rod, but let's not get into that. This is my rod of choice. Keep it protected when you're traveling around, when you throw it in your car, when you throw it in your truck. Keep it protected with the rod, gloves, accessories. So here we have the rod glove, here we have the real glove, and then we have the bait glove. Yep, let's unravel this, let's unpackage it, and let's show you some more of the rod. This is a 5 bearing 7-to-1-to-1. I have it split up with 15-pound mono. Now that you know my rod, we're gonna go ahead and get into the bag. No matter where you're fishing, it's always a good idea to have your fishing license there, whether it's just a voluntary one or whether you pay for it. And you pay for them all, but I recommend just getting a full license if you're eligible for it. This first pocket here, this is just an LL Bean. This is an old school book bag I had. I did have like a fishing backpack, but I actually like this LL Bean better. You can pack more in it. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. First pocket here, I have my tools here. Everything you see here, I will try to link in the description below, but these are just, they cut braid really well. You have your cutters there, pliers here, and then they have this special tip here. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's great for ripping hooks out of about anything. They grip on really well, so that's that. In the same pocket, we have this fish scent. This is crawfish. It's just crawfish oil, garlic, and salt. You can rub this on soft plastics. Produces a little more scent. And not really keen on that, but I'm still trying to figure out if it works or not. In here, got an old tape measure that we found somewhere, and then an extra pair of pliers, just in case someone I'm fishing with needs a pair of pliers, or I get stuck without my other ones. In the next pocket down here, we have a portable battery with shut up and fish catch co sticker. This is great for charging my phone, or if I need to recharge all my GoPro batteries, like if I'm out filming all day, I'll plug in my GoPro battery charger right into this and charge them up. But like I said, I film with my phone, which I'm actually using right now, so I charge it up on that. And then of course, need your iPhone charger. My battery, or my GoPro battery charger, I don't have at the moment. It's upstairs actually charging some batteries, so that's the only other thing I have in that pocket. I did forget to mention this top pocket. I keep a face shield in and a pair of polarized sunglasses, which are usually on my head. Great polarized sunglasses. They're cheap. They're shady rays. They make fishing ones now. These are just their regular ones. Polarized help you see the fish, and obviously help you catch more fish. Now what you guys came here for, which is the fishing stuff. As you see in here, I don't have any soft plastics. That's because depending on what the conditions are, I pick my soft plastics depending on that. I usually have some kind of stick bait, some kind of swim bait, some kind of preacher bait, and usually a couple more in there. I say I have around 6 packs every time. 6 packs, oh, more than that. Probably about 10 packs or so whenever I'm going out. Today it's cloudy, can't tell. It's cool, so I'd probably throw in more light colored baits, just because when it's light or when it's overcast, I like throwing like white baits, light blue baits, you know, lighter baits. They just tend to work better. So let's get into like my artificial lures and stuff right here. Alright, first off, we have a topwater box. As you see, I need to get more topwater. But for pond fishing, this stuff does well for now. But I want to get frogs, a couple more frogs in here, maybe a couple more poppers. But we'll go over this stuff here in a moment. Next box is like my crankbait, lipless crank, rattle trap box. Jigs and spinner baits. I'll tell you why that's pretty empty. And then terminal tackle right here. So let's get into these. First up, my terminal tackle box, which is upside down. I just keep some hooks, some drop shots, some bullet weights, tube weights, some shaky heads there, which I have rigged up. This is like the spinner bait compartment. I'm getting some more tungsten stuff in here soon. I'm getting some more drop shot hooks, more tungsten weights, some shaky heads, Ned rigs. I'm completely out of Ned heads. I have a couple more Ned baits, but I'm also getting a couple more of those here soon, which I really need to replenish. I'm running super low, as you guys can see. Spinner baits and jigs. I'll tell you why I'm running low. I'm replacing skirts. I don't use a lot of jigs, and when I do use a jig, it's usually the same jig over and over again. So the ones I mainly throw are this green brown color. I want to say this is like a chartreuse. I forget what it's called. I'll link it in the description below. But this is a real good color I like to throw. I have this other green one. It like rattles, but I don't get as many hits on this one. Here I have this. This is a Ketchco hard hat jig. This is another good one. And then I have this gray and orange jig. That's a real good one. And then sometimes I'll use this. I think this is called an Alabama crawl, if I remember correctly. So yeah, these are the ones I mainly throw. And then here's like a finesse jig. It's like cotton candy. But I have some more jigs, but I'm changing skirts out, painting some of the tips and stuff, just doing some different stuff there. This is the only spinner bait I have in my box right now. Painting some of the other spinner baits, and the skirts were getting worn out, so I'm replacing them. But yeah, this is one of my favorite spinner baits. This is, I think this is a Ketchco spinner bait. I'm not sure, but real great colors. Most of my spinner baits are chartreuse, so I usually have about 3 of them chartreuse ones in there. This is one of my favorite boxes, as I like to throw a lot of rattle traps, lipless cranks, and crankbaits. So one of my favorite ones to throw is this rattle trap. Real great color, as you saw before in my pond hopping box, MTB box. That was one of my favorites. This is another one of my favorites. This was also in my pond hopping MTB box. If you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check it out. It'll be in the link in the description below. This is another good rattle trap, clear belly, real great. This rattle trap isn't bad. This is like 20 years old, I'd say. 30 years old. Found that in my dad's box. Here's like a micro jerk bait. It's not bad. I don't get a lot of hits, but if I have to throw something, it's one of these crank baits right here. This is a trapline rip knocker that came in an MTB box. This is pretty cool. I haven't caught anything on it yet. I've only fished it a little bit, I'd say 15 minutes. but this is real great. You tie your line through the body and then tie it into your treble hook. It's supposed to increase hook sets, which I'm interested to see if that works. And then if I need to, here's a deep diver, but the 0 to 3 and 3 to 5s, they work great for any pond that I'm really going to. Lastly, the frog and top water. I just got some old simple frogs here. I'm not a big frog guy, but when I do throw a frog, it's oh, it's just a random tube. When I do throw a frog, it's going to be this one. Really like this frog. Or I have a poppin' frog here. And that's about it. These are the only 2 frogs I really throw. I'm going to look at getting a poppin' pickle here soon. I've seen those produce a lot, but that's basically what this is. Poppin' pickle. This is just like a shad popper. This works pretty well. I've caught a few fish on this. I'm not a big top water guy, but I know you do need to throw it in certain situations, and this is a great popper to use. I need to get some more top water here, like I said before, but this is a torpedo. This is an older one, but around my area, torpedoes work super well. These are jitterbugs. These also work well around my area. I haven't caught any fish on these because I haven't fished these, but yeah, I heard these work pretty well around our area. A lot of people I know catch a lot of fish on them. So that's it for like my artificial lures. A little too much there, yes, but that gets the job done right there. Compartment left, which is this one right here. One-handed now. Alright, it's camera gear. I'll show you guys here real quick if you're interested. This is it right here. When I go to ponds, I like using just the chesty. So this is basically all I need. This is a GoPro Hero 3. I'm definitely in the market to get a couple more GoPros. I'll probably go with like the 3, the 3 Plus, or the 4, whatever I can get cheap. I don't see spending a lot of money on a new GoPro when they basically all do the same thing. This shoots great footage for YouTube. It's basically all I need. This is the remote. I use that. I don't use that a lot just because it's on my chest. I can easily access this. But here I have a chesty. This isn't like the GoPro chesty. I bought this off of Amazon for like $15, and it honestly works better than a chesty. It's got like these stretchy straps. Works great. I have no problems with it. Absolutely love this. One of my buddies has a chesty, and he actually said he likes this better, fits better, whatever. So I'll link that in the description below. Go check it out. And then I keep a tripod in here for the GoPro, just in case, you know, the chesty, like I want to catch multiple people in one shot or whatever, so I keep an extra tripod in here. And then up top here, I keep like a sticky mount, the GoPro charger, in case I want to quickly do files or something. Here I have an micro SD adapter, an extra screw, an extra micro SD card, a battery, and another extra battery. So this is all the camera gear I really take with me right here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you learned something. I hope you get a better insight on pond fishing. I really think this is a great pond fishing setup I have right here. When you're seeing this video, it's probably March 27th, meaning that it's my birthday. So thank you guys so much for your support on my birthday. You guys have been killing it lately with the videos. I really see we're starting to go somewhere, and I want to continue. So thank you guys so much, and see you next episode.